Good morning. This is a tad bit different. I've been in bed for maybe an hour, and I was going over some reading that I did yesterday, and it was in the book of Romans, chapter 2, and it was explaining, how you shouldn't judge others because you too shall be judged, and how you joyfully speak on the law, but yet you disobey God, and things of that nature. Not to anyone specifically, but then it started to come around to how I've been on this path of reading, not in order of the Bible, but in the order of which I'm led by the Holy Spirit. And Romans chapter 2 was basically sending me back to what I read about in Acts chapter 10, when there was a centurion named Cornelius who was a charitable giver, and he also loved Jesus, and including everyone in his household loved Jesus, or they loved God. So when I read Romans chapter 2, it explained how the Gentiles didn't know about the law yet, because the first ones that knew were the Jews. So that led me to understand that the Gentiles who didn't know about the law just made a choice at the end of the day how to live their lives, whether it was to do good or to do evil. And there was Cornelius, who was saw in a vision, and Cornelius lived a life of doing good and giving back always. And it became a point in Acts chapter 10 where his time had come, that the Lord was about to harvest all of the seeds that he'd been planting his entire life, which was granting him the acknowledgement of the law and the understanding of eternal salvation and things of that nature. But all to say, at the end of the day, you have a choice to either do good or to do evil. And the words that I heard were, don't tell me, show me. Now, obviously, this is for me because every day is new, it's different, and you have a choice at the end. And he knows your deeds, obviously, because this goes to Revelation 3 for me. He knows your deeds and stuff like that when he's talking to the angel. I think it was the angel of Philadelphia, But he knows your deeds, but God isn't someone who takes words lightly, where actions, including faith, which is, the base of everything, is more important. So just be aware today. Your actions are important. Don't just tell God you're going to do good. Show him. All right, that's it. Have a good day.